All right. Here we go. So, last time on D&D but a month ago, our adventurers discovered that not only were Bijou and no, not Bijou, sorry, Bimo and Juju kidnapped by a clown of sorts and his daughter. Um, it also seems that
Oh, did you spoil that crazy merchant lady is the dude's daughter?
no, that was already known.
Maybe to beat you.
Yeah.
Maybe the Bijou. Um,
You son of a bitch.
Nope. No, no, I didn't know either. What the fuck? I'm just now finding out for the
she
first time.
she literally talked about it. I remember saying it. That's how your mom found out.
Ellie remembers saying, "Nope, it's all suspect."
Upon discovering that Bijou's parents were kidnapped, our intrepid heroes did some investigation and, through means both magical and scientific, discovered that they should head towards the Orklands to find this circus. Bijou made a strange request for Honora to let him borrow her head, as the clown, the ringleader, had requested both the head of Honora Blackthorn and the dankest shit he could get his hands on. Heading out at dawn, our heroes crossed the unnamed ocean that I'm just now realizing I forgot to name. Lol. Uh, where unfortunately they were attacked by sharks. So we must now change the usage. Oh no, where is it? Oh,
Oh
there it
yeah.
is.
Wait. Where the fuck are we?
You're still on the water. You're still in the middle of the ocean. You're like
We're like
a
south of
little.
Talanir, yeah?
Yeah. Well, you're like in between Gossamer and Marigas.
Oh
That's just
shit, I was way too far over on the map. Yep,
um.
okay, I see.
So, deciding to spend his time swimming next to the boats rather than inside of them as they crossed open waters. Our beloved team member and friend, Astmalik, was set upon by sharks. Um, in the darkness of the dusk waters, as his blood clouded around him, Asmalik, Asmalik's breath failed him as the sharks themselves began to rip and tear. His allies were able to beat the sharks away, but alas, Asmalik, even through means of magical healing and CPR performed by a centaur, has found his demise. But as the light faded from his eyes, Asmalik found himself standing before his goddess, Erini, the Lady of the Long Slumber. Huh, 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 huh,
It's been
huh,
named.
huh.
The ocean's been named.
Speaking to him in this plane of calm tranquility, Erini held her hand out while also creating a portal behind him. In the portal, Asmalik could see his friends, specifically Marcus Thunderpelt, trying desperately to revive him through practices of CPR and other medical magics. Um, and with her hand out, she offered to take him away to to his father, Clive, or return him to the world of the living. Asmalik, what do you do?
I look back at the portal. And then I look back at the most perfect being anyone could ever see.
You sleeping already, dude?
And I yell, Clive!
So you take her hand.
And I run into her hand.
He runs into it. How big is this bitch? Like, is she enormous? Like, does he just run into her?
You
I
just
hope so, because I'm pretty big. I'm a
she's,
6'8" lizard, dude.
she's like 150% woman. So like, well, in the form she's
Oh,
chosen to
hell
present
yeah.
herself. So like, if a normal woman's like 5 feet, she's like 7.5 feet. You know.
1.5 vaginas.
So Asmalik, going into the embrace of the sleeping lady, is now passed on into the afterlife.
Wait,
As-
you decided super death? Tone, you bitch.
As you are pressing on his chest, trying to revive him, Marcus, I need a Constitution saving throw.
Oh no, is Marcus gonna sprout a second head?
Okay. You guys see Marcus is pressing on his chest, trying to revive him. Us don't leave, us don't leave. And then he just falls unconscious.
What the f-
Marcus does? What kind of a fucking save is this?
Yeah,
Dude,
Jesus Christ, I rolled an
you
8.
are too hard.
Jesus.
I'm just gonna look at the rest of the guys and be like, I don't think we should eat him.
As you say that, Honora, you hear, no, you definitely shouldn't eat him. Because I would like to do some experiments on that body.
What the fuck is that? Ah!
What?
Oh no. Oh no.
The gods! The gods are everywhere!
Why am I passed out? Who is this?
Hold on. I don't remember how this was said, so I'm gonna do this in my best non-lesbian Nora. I don't remember its context, but I wrote it.
I don't remember either. That's fucking hilarious.
Who is so Stu is the closest person to Asmalik that is conscious, because Marcus is now knocked out.
Yeah, because I was fixing to pitch him off the boat.
Okay. So you see this man. There's no sign that he like came out of the
This
water.
is a man?
This
Wait a
is a
second.
man.
Okay, so Sneaky's a god. And I'm glad that we were able to tie in our previous conversation.
Yeah, you see his hair actually looks like lava. You've seen lava before, having trained in the heart of the world. But as the sun peaked below the horizon, night fell. This man appeared to you, and as the stars came out, you hear another voice that says, both Emery and Mother would not like that. Leave them be to their burial practices.
That's her
Oh my
name.
God.
Jesus Christ!
Why would it
This is
have-
too much.
We are important people.
Where the fuck did these people come from?
We're in the middle of the fucking ocean.
Hold on, I need that
Why
one.
am
So
I
did you say that
unconscious?
out loud? It's very important that you
I
said that out loud.
absolutely
Yes.
did.
Honora, when you say that, she looks at you, and says, I do apologize for the actions of my brother. It seems that he still has not yet learned tact in the ways of the mortals. I am known as Moira, and this is Ivelga.
It's all good. I just don't want your brother Avelga there sticking any fingers in my lizard friend. I'm a Nora.
Wait, what did you say, Nora? After you said my lizard friend?
I said my name's Honora.
She smiles at you and she says, "I know who you are, Lady Blackthorn."
Do.
She just nods at him. What is your name? Vax, you can roll me either history or religion with advantage. As you feel like a visceral response from your magic at the presence of these two people.
I'm gonna look at Avelga.
Vax, you've heard the name Moira before. You've heard your mother say it plenty of times. In fact,
Yeah.
you know that your race of creature, even though y'all pass as human, you are commonly known as the Morai because of what she created. She is your patron goddess.
I'm gonna look at her, but I'm still very upset and terrified right now because we're in the middle of an ocean that likes to swallow people.
Honora, what do you say when you look at Ivalga?
I look at Avelga, and I just kind of like give him like a couple of eyebrow raises and say, I got a place you can stick your fingers, Mister.
What?
No, I'm not gonna take that.
Is that the inner Lucky?
Roll me
That one.
a pure charisma check as you talk to this god of destruction.
Oh no.
Finger of death in your asshole about to come.
Your last best climax.
Ooh, that was so close.
What did it hit? What did it hit? Oh, it was really close. He says, I don't, what was his voice? I don't appreciate your insolence in this moment, and you stand before my experiments. He looks at you, Asmalik, and he says, bearer of the body that carries the spark of my sister, will you sacrifice this to me?
Looks at me.
I think he meant Stu.
Sorry, Stu. I meant Stu.
Oh, I was like,
Oh, this is me. When a warrior is slain, his body is thrown from the boat.
Nice.
He says, yes, the words of my dragon slayers. I do so appreciate their tenacity in sticking to hurling their bodies of their friends into my domain. But this one is special, and I will give you a boon should you grant it to me. And behind you, Moira says, and out of respect for my sister, I will give you one should you stay your hand and bury him properly.
When a warrior is slain, his body is thrown from the boat.
You just say that? Like, are you
Yeah,
doing anything?
I just say it again, and I get. Well, I guess I was waiting for some sort of retaliation, but yeah, I like if neither of them were coming at me, then yeah, I just reach down into this dude's back and rip out this book that Vax was all butthurt about, and then I just throw him into the water.
Butthurt.
Well, you were all mad that it was getting waterlogged. I don't know.
Well, yeah. It's got secrets in there.
I like that the conversation's like that.
Feels pretty good, man.
But I mean, given these choices, like yeah, like Stu is just gonna pull the book out and then I just chuck him into the water.
You see as you hurl this body into the water, anyone with proficiency in religion that is conscious can give me a religion check. As Ivelga screams, and the water like below and around him begins to evaporate as Moira moves her hand, and it looks like the ocean like opens for him to be thrown into it. As you have given us a watery burial. Vax, you know that in the creation of the world, it's something that Sister Greta mentioned when y'all were being brought up. It is said that in the creation of the world, especially this holy country of Talanir, the gods cannot directly involve themselves in the affairs of mortals. So you know that neither of these gods could have just killed Stu and taken Usk's body.
But they didn't because they can't just directly interfere.
Yes. You know that rule though is least effective on Moira, as Ivelga disappears. Oh god, what drawings have happened to this map?
I've got it covered for good reason.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I don't know who did that. That's pretty childish, boys.
You know your color is fucking.
Hey, I named your ocean, dude.
Still.
I named it. I fixed that for you. Also, why am I purple? How do I fix this?
What's wrong with purple?
Yeah, dude. What's wrong with purple?
Okay, John, stop.
Spoilers.
What?
I didn't watch the last 2 seasons. I heard they sucked.
Moira smiles. You've never her hood never raises enough for you to see her eyes. As she turns and disappears. In your mind, Vax, you hear, "It is wonderful to see you healthy. I will put another warrior in your path, a friend to me, one to lead to the night." And then that's it. With that religion check, you know that the gods are not, the pantheon is divided. So the gods that the god that you were raised under, Moira, she is one of the gods of night. And what is your name? Marcus, you wake up.
Okay.
Those gods
Moira still
butt
here,
fucked
or are
you.
they gone?
Moira is gone.
Just gonna kind of look around and look down to see where Us's body is, because I still have to keep trying to get that man back alive.
If I see him looking, I just go, Ryax.
Oh no!
No!
I'm gonna look towards Max. Oh man. Me. Did not.
The water takes his bones.
I'm gonna look towards Honora. Tell me what has happened.
Some guy, he showed up and he wanted to. At first, I thought he wanted to finger Usk's body, but I just threw a little teaser out there to see if he would do anything to me, and he didn't. So I don't think he actually wanted to do anything to Usk's body. And then this lady showed up, and long story short, our buddy here, Stu, he pitched the body off the boat.
Do you
Boat.
just say this guy, or do you describe him at all, Enora?
Just say this guy.
Okay.
Ooh, I need to list feed this guy. That's
I'm
gonna
gonna
be great.
look around. Your beloved ocean. You do not appear.
They were here.
Sure did.
Moira and Navelga showed up.
Lava
Um,
man.
You
Well,
can
I don't know
give
it.
me.
Oh, do
Well, she said his name.
I? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can give me Marcus. You can give me a religion or history check with advantage.
While he's doing that, I assume I pitched him off with one hand and still have this book in my other, and I
Use
just
my
go,
inspiration for that. There we go.
Moira and Evelga are evil gods. Especially Evelga. Evelga is hated by the dwarves and all of those who serve Otto. He is a god that knows how to do nothing but destroy and take the perfect creations of Otto and turn them into other things.
Wait, my mom worships an evil goddess?
Here's the thing about religion, it's all subjective.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
Yeah, I was
That's
about
fair.
to
I
ask,
like what
are
Ellie's
they
setting up
actually evil? Or...
because I like what Ellie's setting up, right? Because all these evil gods are praying to the night, which is dark colors, dark themes, right? And he's now saying that those are bad. So
Ellie,
in reverse, the good gods are going to be daytime themed, right?
why do
Which
I?
is bright and
Well, no, because you
vibrant.
just described Avelga as being evil, and he's all fiery and red.
I say Ellie's trying to push white is right.
Oh
I
no.
didn't see that coming the second he opened his mouth.
I mean, yeah, I was gonna say, I saw
What
that
about
coming.
Moira? Why do I think Moira is evil? Then since you told me why I think Avelga is
I wasn't fast enough.
Just to see his hands.
So Moira isn't nearly as hated by the dwarves as Evelga is, but Moira is known to be manipulative. She's the goddess that has her hand in too many things. One doesn't have the will to create what is put before them by Otto, because Moira is always acting against them.
The
Like
one with the
these
finger.
these are the things you've been taught.
I get it now. Okay.
I am to get this right. Two evil gods showed up here. And what happened with Comrade Usk's body?
The river took his bones.
Comrade Bax, we are in the ocean, not a river.
Understand where the body used to be?
Oh, Vax, all of your spell slots are restored.
Okay.
I gonna look towards Enora. What did the gods want?
The guy wanted to take Uth's body. The lady wanted to let Stu do his own thing. And so Stu pitched him in the water.
I'm gonna look up to Marcus.
More choices. What you've chosen, the better.
Moira isn't evil, by the way. Why do you say that?
She's manipulative. She's the one that prevents the creators of Otto from doing what we want. Too many times has she stopped progress from being made.
She probably had a good reason. My mom always says.
Agree. But if it is a choice between her and that other one,
like you're all overlooking the important part where she implied that the next person to be put in our party would be friendly towards us, and presumably it's going to be a Tony character.
Okay.
Oh, you guys didn't hear that though.
Tony and friendly?
What, Rachel?
What? What shit?
I've heard about its paladins.
They're all warlocks in disguise.
Did Tony ever tell you about why he was staring at rocks?
Oh yes.
They didn't believe me!
Why were you
Oh,
staring at
no.
rocks?
Taco told me, right.
Wait, what? Why was
Yeah, I
it?
mean,
I
I
don't
make
remember.
shit up too, Tony. It's okay.
I'm still pissed the great reveal never happened.
Right? They just don't know.
Anyway, so I have this book and I'm like, secrets, and just pitch it at Max.
See, I assume that I'm ahead of the party and I'm just waiting on the shore on the other side and be like, "Hey guys, how's it going? Anything weird happen?" No.
And it took me like 4 days to cross this ocean. My lungs were shot.
So you're throwing the wet book at Max.
Yep.
Okay.
Like frisbee.
Oh no.
I'm about to get hit in the face.
You're gonna get knocked off the boat.
No.
More shark.
Give me an athletics check.
I don't re-
Give me a sleight of hand.
I don't remember which boat I was on.
Die.
Oh no. Oh no.
You want me to roll damage? Because I think I just hit him in the fucking face.
Oh no, he might have just missed it.
Better go
Roll
dive into
fudge.
that water.
Roll fudge, dude. You gotta roll fudge.
What the hell does that mean?
See what happens.
I mean, shouldn't the higher athletics check mean he needs a lower sleight?
Yes, it does. It does. That's why we're rolling fudge.
Okay.
I don't know what fudge means.
You see the dice where you or the die where you normally will roll like 1d20, 1d100, yada yada yada. It should say fudge at the bottom. That's a nothing happens, something good happens, or something bad happens roller.
Nice.
Fuck.
Didn't get a nothing. Didn't get a bad.
Oh, he didn't get it bad. So go ahead and roll 1d4 for damage, Stu. So Max, you take what, 7 bludgeoning damage as the book just plops down at your feet.
Ow, Stu.
Sweet battle scars.
So is this the importance of phrasing between throw and toss now? Like,
Well, I don't know. He said he wanted to throw it as and do damage. I mean, y'all are about to take a long rest. You're fine.
Oh, are we?
I mean, are you? It's the end of the day. Y'all have been traveling all day.
We're in the middle of the ocean.
Yeah, you're at the. Like you can see the beach. Like
We're about to
in
get
a
the
tan.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to dry this book.
that was a good idea. All right, yeah, it looks dry.
And does Stu still have his own book?
Sure does. It's probably
Are you holding it though? Like, can I see it?
big.
It's what? Oh, in your bag?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not gonna try and reason with Stu about that book. I feel like I'm not gonna get anywhere with that.
One of these times I'm gonna look at it and my brain's gonna explode, I think.
So yeah, what are y'all up to? You sitting here talking about the gods still? You run the rest of the way?
I would-
Yeah. Go
I'll
ahead,
just
Zach.
tell. I'll just tell the group that Moria said we're gonna meet somebody. They'll be a friend.
Will they now?
They're gonna help us, I guess. I'm gonna look at Marcus and say, yes, Moira doesn't lie to my family. Gonna wrinkle my nose at him. Cause that's something Vax would do.
Okay.
You bunny? You a bunny person?
No, like the childish wrinkle your nose, like like that kind of thing. I don't know if you know this, but he's not very mature.
Children are cool things. I don't
Whatever.
So you make it to the beach, where there is a little purple baby that has fairy-like wings.
What? Slower,
Yeah.
please. Slower, please.
No, that's what you see, dude. You get to the beach and there's a purple baby.
Aw.
Find a.
I'm picking it up.
These jokes, right?
No, it's flying in the air. Honora, as you go to pick it up, as soon as you like make the effort to approach it, you blink and it's Kalik.
What? Kalik?
Hi. Where the fuck was I?
What the?
Kalik, you were here the whole time.
Okay.
You were a purple baby.
Why were you a purple baby?
I don't want to sound weird, Kalik, but I just saw you as a flying purple baby.
I mean, do I have any idea what they're talking about?
I mean, there are drugs in the world. Maybe they've just all decided to go the way of Bishu.
Nah, man, I mean, guys, I'm the only one
You
that
guys got
knows.
into Bishu's stash. Been here the whole time, man. I was so sad when Usk died. Remember, I killed that whole school of sharks myself.
I'm gonna walk 10 feet away from the water. By the way.
I'm gonna go splash some water in my face. I'm obviously hallucinating.
All right, death saving throw. No, I'm kidding.
Whoa!
Yeah, you splash a jellyfish onto your face.
No, dude, it's the Ripper. It wants your bones. All right, so I'm gonna use this map just for.
I'm really scared about this new character.
Marcus, but I won't trust him.
Oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have said what I said.
He's a black man.
It is nighttime. Yeah, let me put Stu. You should be able to see. I like how the maps show me people's dark vision. So like I'll put other people on, and it's like a little bit of light, a little bit of light, a little bit of light, and then I can see I put Honora on, and it's like, all right, here's the whole map.
Shit.
Can you see your token?
I see a horse and an elephant, so like.
Can't see shit.
I don't know that I have.
Fire or anything,
There's
or-
set up. Just I can't think which one to start.
Yeah.
You have a party of no night.
Oh no. Marcus is a tinker. He can, like make something, right?
Goggles?
You're a druggie. You can find some drugs that give you dark
You
vision.
understand?
They do
Marcus
exist.
is more blacksmith than he is a tinkerer. Like, he has some tinkering that he still does, but that also requires, components.
Figure it out, horseman.
Not really even spell. I'm not taking any heal spells into there.
Now, my parents
It's
don't-
alright. I'm a healer.
I don't know if you said "figure it out, horseman" out loud, but I'm taking it as you did.
That was definitely not the right voice.
The man trailed on for long enough for me to decide that it happened.
So how are y'all setting up camp?
Oh, this is for camp. Okay.
Ooh,
Like to make one campfire
1 campfire.
So
Oh, I accidentally put it on the GM layer.
That works.
I guess.
Can y'all see?
Yep.
Yeah, a little torch.
I mean,
yeah.
I don't have light from the torch, but
Yeah, I was say, did it change your vision? Yeah, because they
Yeah, mine did.
Yeah, I do.
they updated the lighting layers.
I can also move
Oh
the
yeah,
torch.
you have to update the torch then.
Fucking maybe Marcus needed to take it out or something. Can y'all
I did
see
drag
the?
the torch out and it didn't work for me. So
Oh, hold on. Maybe I need to update your token. Roll 20 with love. Stop updating shit. It should have updated for you.
I pulled my torch out and
try replacing my token.
What are these recipes that I have?
They're in your character sheet.
Yeah, but I didn't. I thought you were talking to Nori when you said that earlier. I have these too.
Nope. I just have my own vision.
Alright, so these 2 torches that I put like up, well, the ones above me, I get vision from, but the one over here to the far left, which is the one I pulled out, nothing.
I hate this website. Sometimes.
Whoa! Don't say that, dude. You'll get banned.
Here's what I'll do. I'll try to see if it's true. Brunor, you would have seen those recipes as well, being raised in an ore shop, and I mean you're a witch, so you were also trained in the ways of alchemy. I'm just gonna give y'all the same recipes to make it easy. Did that fix it, Zaka?
Can you look at my vision to see if it works for you? Because, like I said, all I have is my character vision. I have no light from the torch or anything.
Yeah, it's working for me.
I will try closing this for you.
But anyway, how y'all setting up camp? Got your little campfire going?
Just
The
like
sounds
this.
of sounds of the waves are close by.
Guess I'm gonna kind of throw my bedroll out right here. So I can see what's all inside this explorer's map. Oh, there is a mess kit. Set the little mess kit up over the fire. Provided you have these good bag.
I don't even have any. Oh, I do have rations. Holy shit.
No, rations, but just in case we had anything better.
And we have our first entry. We have our first entry into the graveyard.
First of many.
There was. Did I give anybody else a sending stone? Who was there when I found them?
I have the bee sending stone.
Okay. I thought I marked this somehow. Maybe I didn't. Sending stone A. Okay. All right. Sorry. I have a mess kit as well, but we don't have any food, so I think I'm just gonna consume rations and roll out my bedroll and call it good.
I know where you have food.
We're not eating your corpse.
Dead people don't talk.
And are we set up watches or?
Oh yeah, that's probably pretty important.
I can, I'll take the first watch, I guess.
I'll take the last watch.
I will watch in the middle.
How many watches do you want?
You can do 3. Yeah, because you only sleep for 6 hours.
Which way is the water from where we're sitting? South, north, west?
Southeast. just like the blue balls, dude.
Fucking sharks, dude.
You see that cube right there? 20-foot cube.
Yeah.
An alarm there in front of the ocean.
Okay.
You wake up in the middle of the night. It's quiet, but in the distance you hear, "Ocean man."
I need a wisdom saving throw. Okay. So first watch, perception check.
Below. Perfect.
Well, what is this? Hide areas, reveal areas, reset permanent. Oh, what the fuck? Okay. Yeah, your watch goes off without a hitch. Second watch, perception check. Okay. What do I want to use for
And sharps. Start by creating the person on watch 3 times.
Cap. This with the shoe.
this? No. I don't have any music that I want for this.
Meteor.
Oh, a meteor that can crit.
Yeah. We just
Oh.
this.
I know what I want to use for this.
Rolls an attack against all of us, and then uses the highest roll for the number on everyone.
Shut up.
Produces Racine's new character and immediately kills him in front of us.
Ajax.
It's zombies
Yeah.
out of the ocean.
Now, dude, you didn't give him to the gods, so he can't become a dragon of death.
House
Sorry, what?
Ellie's going full receipts mode here.
I didn't realize Tony was.
Yeah, that's weird.
I mean, but you didn't do it, so, like, it's fine.
Tony's had an unhealthy influence on Ellie.
Yeah, but now we know the next person that dies will give to that dude and make dragons of death.
I mean, no, though, because y'all don't have the spark of the goddess of death like he did.
You don't know what I've got.
I am reality. Okay, so Stu, during your watch,
Rip.
you feel a powerful presence on your mind as descending from the sky. With your perception check, you definitely see this brightness coming.
Am I about to be crushed by a rock?
No.
Oh, I fell asleep. Okay.
You did.
Why isn't there just a parade of celestial beings here?
Listen, man, there's gods everywhere. Coming from the guy that's constantly like, hey, how involved is my god in my life with his characters? Does it surprise you?
True. This creature doesn't speak with a mouth or anything. It extends its hand to you as you see golden light weave off of it, and you get like an emotion, like an emphatic experience of like delivery or completion of a task. And you remember that Moira said she would grant you a boon if you did not give Stu's body to the god of chaos.
You're really neat names.
I'm really what?
There's just lots of names, man. Don't worry about it.
Flopping Uskins, too.
Yeah, I don't know. Those guys are the same character in my brain, so it's hard.
Wow.
Stu didn't give his own body to
Do you accept the do you accept the gift?
Yeah, what you giving me, I guess.
Yeah. As soon as you accept it, the angel turns into starlight and disappears. Atron, once per rage, For the duration of your rage, you have 1 luck point.
Oh, sweet, like the lucky feet thing.
Yes, like the lucky feet thing. So as soon as you begin your rage, you have a luck point. And if you have not used it by the end of your rage, it is gone.
I'll roll over a minute.
Whoa.
So, what you're trying to say, if you don't use it, you will in fact lose it.
True.
So what you're
Camarón que se duerme se lo lleva la corriente. That's
We
exactly
need to
what I'm
murder
saying.
our other party members to get buffs for ourselves.
Only the clerics, dude.
Oh, okay.
Well, goodbye, Marcus.
Don't really know Marcus. Like, if we're being honest.
I mean, coming from somebody who was babbling about rivers and eating bones when they were at an ocean, like,
But I mean, let's be honest.
I
Between
don't know for one to listen to you.
the two of us, who fits into this group better?
So your
I mean-
your watch goes uneventful.
Actually, you know what? Go ahead and kill me. I guess
A perception check from third watch.
Oh yeah, that's me. We can do that. I've got it.
The mightiest halfling.
Get back again.
Whoa. Careful. Careful there. That's copyright infringements there soon.
Well, you see, you just gotta think of it as a bullet sword. And,
Stop. Don't. Just.
Listen, all I'm saying is we've never killed a boss before an explanation. they're mandatory. 10 out of 12. Woo! Your watch goes uneventful.
Yeah, they're all scared.
That's definitely what it was.
And you guys pull, get the long rest and whatnot.
I already felt pretty rested, amazingly, after that, like, herd of sharks I killed.
Bam, daylight mode.
I'm gonna use one of my spell slots to imbue Lesser Restoration into a potion.
Okay.
Daily thing I can do.
I don't have a token. Token for the old man. So yeah, what are you guys doing as you wake up?
Breakfast.
Breakfast. True. Important. That's in the middle of the day.
I've done this walk a lot, so I'm just I'm ready to go, ready to walk.
You have done this walk quite a few times.
Now, where are we heading? Because I don't fully know what's going on, other than
Going to the Orkland.
I think Doug is AFK. Yes, I can put you guys on the warpath.
So you are current trajectory, friend, as we had agreed upon that you were there to agree upon.
He wasn't there. Purple baby
That
took
was
him.
the joke. Ellie, thank you for ruining the punchline. But yes,
You're welcome.
we're going from here to here, and from here we're finding a way to get to here so we can tell them about the wizard being needed here. But we're not actually going back there, and then they're gonna talk about secret book shit. Then from here we're gonna find ways to the Orkland.
ooh, we get across the ocean again.
Yeah,
Hell
four times. I believe this is the agreed upon path that we although receipts wanted us just to go straight here and then
Who? I think that guy's dead.
Oh no, he's definitely dead now. No, he doesn't have input, so from here.
Oh no, dude. What is?
I don't think any of us have ever been here.
Where is here? The floaty place?
None of you are wizards.
So we gotta figure out a way to get there.
Yeah, everyone was pretty mean to Clive.
I just didn't show up to class. That wasn't me.
Some people were pretty disrespectful to Clyde.
Correct. You're not wrong. I won't argue that.
I risked my life to try and save his beloved son.
Wasn't there a sentence out of your mouth of, well, if he's already dead, I'm just gonna let go?
That was me trying to know what's happening so I can make my character make a decision. And things float after a while, so we gotta get him out, turn the way back.
Wow.
After a while.
We'd sit out in the ocean.
I mean, who really wants to eat Usmalik?
So, you guys eat, pack up, and get ready to hook it south to the city of Marigus.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I know the way.
Alright. So, as you guys are headed south, you do hear the sounds of wolves set upon a traveler. And I will need everyone,
What?
including a new face, to roll initiative.
Oh god.
Is that a Roblox character?
He's a big fluffy cat.
Receipts.
What?
The sharks at 18.
It's a paladin! Go figure!
Throwing you in the water.
They look like they can handle themselves, right?
Ah, he's good. Let's just leave him.
Don't get
Oh, good
convention.
20.
The fuck? Are we all rolling for initiative here?
Fucking dickhead.
Yeah, you can all roll initiative.
Alright, is this after our rest?
Yes, this is after the long rest.
Oh, it didn't stick.
Sharks. No.
I was asking because the sharks did.
Alright. Vax.
Well, if I see this person surrounded, I'm gonna help even if I dislike their character portrait, so...
You might need to sort the turn order, though, unless...
Again?
You skip Marcus. Marcus go first.
No, you should have been first.
Correct.
Because
And you probably got flying,
your dexterity is higher than his.
Oh, okay. There you go. Okay. Oh, nothing touch spell. Fuck.
You have a familiar.
Oh yeah. That's an action to pull him out though, right? Or the bonus action?
Action.
Pull out RF and what is it? I don't know my familiar's movement, by the way. You never said it.
I mean, you should have set it up. You're familiar.
What is? Okay, I'll just assume it's not more than 30.
Hold on. Usually, it was a Tressum, right? I misspelled it. So it came up with nothing. There are two S's. I believe that their movement speed is 16. It is 40 foot fly, 30 foot walk. 40 foot walk, 40 foot fly, 30 foot climb.
Okay, well, I'm gonna summon him, send him over there, flying. And for my bonus action, I'm gonna shillelagh my staff.
Okay. Marcus.
Here. And at this one right here, fire off a guiding bolt.
that misses.
Okay. That's my chance. I don't. Okay, that's my turn.
Trathos. You have been requested by a hermit from the woods as you were traveling to Marigas to take a crate of these vials, or sorry, not vials, herbs and whatnot into the city. While doing so, you were set upon by these wolves.
He was doing a good deed. I don't buy it.
Wolves? Well. I will traverse. Head on into danger. As I try to terrorize the wolves.
Animal abuse.
Terrorize.
I let out my mighty roar.
What's the range?
10 feet.
Okay, so 3 wolves got to make it.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, you get 3 of them.
Oh, so they're all frightened.
Or they throw their save.
Saying I
They
hit.
get a plus. They get a +1 of this. Fail. Yeah. You hear all 3 as he roars. You see all 3 of these wolves like start whining a little bit. Anything else?
Well, with that, thinking that's like, oh. Shit, we're at 10 feet. So, yeah. Just over here. I run up to this horseman. I say, "Good traveler, please. It seems I require assistance."
I think he's gone very hard the other direction.
Either that or it's a front.
This wolf you run past, he tries to snap out at you, missing terribly with a 1 and a 2.
Oh, it's advantage, see? Yeah, right.
And these wolves will go for bam, bam, and bam. These wolves cannot move closer to you, but they can. Did you put the crate down, or were you carrying it?
No, I'm still carrying it.
Okay.
That's what I was tasked with.
Okay. So these wolves are going to attack you with advantage. What's your AC, Mr. Man?
It's 16.
You were hit 2 times, once for 5 piercing damage, and I need a strength saving throw.
You best protect that box.
Yeah, dude.
And then you were hit again for 8 piercing damage, and I need another strength saving throw.
Was the first one 5?
The first one was 5, yeah.
How many receipts
13
characters
total.
can kill before we get to the destination?
Look, we've tried this once before, and it didn't go very well for him.
These are CR1 fourth, dude.
Man, look at my rolls, dude.
with a natural 20, I'll let you reaction like punch one of these wolves, so you can make an athletics check. Yeah, you're, because I mean that's all an unarmed attack is without being a monk. It's just
I apologize though. I don't know if you have feet or not.
But I have special. I have special punches.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have claws, but I mean it's still a nat one.
Yeah.
So.
I need help.
Yeah, you've been tasked to protect, and you are not a harmacist, so you're very focused on protecting. These wolves are.
I'm with you, pacifist. That was the greatest thing ever.
It'd be so anti-Tony though.
I mean, I don't know what type of paladin he is. Stu.
Oh, he is a paladin.
Oh.
Spoilers.
No. Sorry.
I mean, it's not really spoilers, but spoilers.
Stu, what are you up to?
I'm going to.
I will let you. Oh, if you are you within range?
I was gonna dash and jump over this wolf and try and get everything.
I'll give you another 15 feet of movement because I kind of just shifted you guys' camp back wherein with y'all moving and walking, I presume Stu would have been towards the front.
Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say I probably would have been in the front, but 15 actually gets me there. Okay. So yeah, then I will I can fucking grab myself. I will run up to this dude and like rage on the way and ignite with my claws.
Okay.
On this thing. Hiya!
That misses.
I missed. Hiya again.
That hits.
Yeah. Oh wait, can I lucky the first one?
Yeah, you can.
Nice. Okay, so then I do this. Lucky rage.
That hits.
Yeah. All right.
Damn.
So Marcus, you see Stu run up, and he swings with his claw, missing this wolf, and then he swings with his other claw, hitting this wolf, and then you see like a spectral claw made of starlight and fire goes into this wolf again, where his first claw missed, and it just rips this thing to shreds.
This guy.
Honora.
I'm just gonna shoot at this one that's closest to Marcus and Stu here.
Okay. That'll hit. Yeah, that'll do it. Just a double helix of magic and concussive thunder just races past you, Stu and Marcus, and blows this wolf literally into pieces. Anything else, Mrs. Blackthorn? Or Miss Blackthorn, sorry?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. Bijou.
I'm gonna rush up next to this cat man and
He's a natural predator, isn't he?
be like, "Hey, man, we're here to help you, okay?" And then I'm gonna stab at the wolf.
Okay. Being able to see Logic's face during these is great.
And then,
Alright.
since I took the attack action, I will bonus action a punchy punch.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Make sure you log the damage you did with your spear.
Yes.
As Trathos, you see this elephant moving far faster than any elephant should be able to, probably faster than you can move. He just runs up, he stops and looks at you. He's like, "We're here to help, man." And then he just shoves this spear right between this wolf's eyes and like goes to punch it by just shoving the spear further in and hitting it with the side of his hand. Caleb.
Alright, so let me just see here. Idea of where I can move to. Oh, I'm gonna. Getting in range of throwing hand axes, because I can't get in range of anything else.
I'll give you the 15-foot bump as well.
Yeah, but I was already up front, like in this group.
True. Thank you for keeping me honest.
So this should be in good hand axe range. Nope, one more. Alright, so yeah, I'm pulling both my hand axes and throwing both of them.
Okay.
Which will leave me without weapons in my hands for a turn.
You don't need them, man. You got fucking massive arms.
My AC will be one lower, but
Jacked.
That hits. And that also hits.
Sweet, 2 minimum rolls. Alright, that's it.
Man. That's enough to do it. You guys just see Kalik run forward and throw both his axes as they just land almost like in the same spot, just embedding themselves into this wolf's stop. Also, I know what a stop is now because of Trivia Murder Party 2.
I'm gonna send Hareth over here, and seeing him roar kind of brought back memories of the mightiest dragon I've known. And so, in the memory of Usmalik, I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath on.
Oh, fuck. Fucking kill me. God damn it.
Okay. What element are you giving him?
Zach, I'm looking at which ones are available.
I think it's all the natural elements: fire, cold, acid, poison, thunder, lightning.
We'll do fire.
All right. Are you allowing this cat with boots on to touch you, big cat man who also has boots on?
Sure.
All right. So as you're holding this box, you feel this cat land on you, and a surge of magic just branches out through you, and you are now affected by Dragon's Breath. Any action that's
No, I don't really have anything else I want to do because I want to see him breathe.
okay. Vax, you can give me either history or insight as you look at this knight, or this man in armor. Okay, well, with that history check, you know he's a knight. Being brought up around Sister Greta, but more importantly to the situation. Oh God, what was his name? It's been so long, and nobody likes
Sir
him, so
Joseph Frey.
Yes, Sir Joseph Frey. You know what the armor of a knight looks like, and with that high of a history check, you remember that the color that the knight was wearing meant they were basically assigned or followed the orders of one of the pillars, the heroes that helped fashion the country. White means that they serve no one yet, so none of the gods nor any of the pillars. And you remember that Moira said he is open and available to be brought to the path of night. Marcus.
Ooh, corrupted.
Oh. Alright, so I'm able to take a bonus action first, right?
I think
Yeah.
just missed that I'm a white knight.
No, I get it.
Who you simping over now?
Okay.
Probably still.
And then we're gonna move to here, right?
Okay.
And we're gonna move to here, so I get the 30 foot
Yeah, you're
for my
charging. I see
Well,
it. I
I'm
like
gonna
it.
swing
I'm
with my
loving
hammer.
it. That
Miss boy.
motherfucking bop.
We
Oh,
hit,
you
boys.
did it. You did it. Roll some Damahe. You're probably about to fucking murder this thing. What's your charge damage?
Right there. That's plus 2, because it's my strength mod.
Episode was. Oh, okay. So. Oh god, so many things. 5. Oh, okay. It's dead. You guys just see Marcus run up as he's running. The runes on his warhammer ignite, and just like full hammer down Reinhardt, he slams into the skull of this wolf, and it just becomes a pelt of fire and ash in front of him. Trathos.
So this cat touched me. This little cat. Do I fully know what was imbued on me?
You can roll an Arcana check or a Con check. Or a history check. Any of those will work. Arcana, Con, or history.
Let's go. Oh shit. Wow, it's the same. It's the same thing. I did save.
That's fine. No, dude, it feels you kind of feel like you need to fucking throw up. You don't know really what's going on.
I hate when I eat bad things. I gotta throw up.
True.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like carrying my crate, and I'm covering my mouth with my other hand. And I'm just nodding at everybody, and I kind of like move over here and just go to puke. Go to puke.
Okay. What does he roll to when he pukes?
3d6.
Okay, so he'll roll me 3d6. Trathos.
You fucking make the cowardly lion. Is that what you did?
No. What the hell?
It's like he's a white lion. Duh.
So you go to puke and nothing but fire comes out in a huge cone in front of you that actually ignites this tree. This little shrub goes up in flames. This wolf was feared, but he can throw a wisdom saving throw. I don't know if he would think this is worth it anymore. He's scared. All his friends are dead. Well, even with disadvantage, you got 2 15s. Marcus, this wolf is coming at you to avenge his boys. So we're gonna move this, and he's gonna lunge at you. He's gonna try to bite you. Well, Marcus, you are a roving armory as his teeth sink into your armor and nothing happens because your AC is infinite. Stu!
It's me.
It's you!
Ah!
Exactly. That misses.
He has luck.
He already used it.
Oh yeah, one's for rage.
What roll is that? A 3? Nope. Savage attacks. Yeah, baby.
That's exactly what you needed, dude. So yeah, Stu, you come up yelling, ah, and then you like go to hit, but then you decide, wait, the wolf isn't really in the right position, so you kind of just put your hand on it and shift it back a little bit, and then you just stick your other hand right in the middle and start wiggling your claws around and rip out some entrails and whatnot. As,
Yeah, while they're still in my hand, I hold them up to Marcus, and I'm like, Ajax.
we have left combat.
Alright, well, I just drop him down my beak then if he doesn't want.
I will recover my axes.
Why is everyone labeling me things?
I'm gonna try to kick the wolf off of my spear.
I assume that if Vax knows that you're
Oh
out,
yes,
then
yes, yes.
that's
You can also roll either history or oh wait, he's wearing armor that you've had a hand in creating. Like you recognize this model. This is like the model T-37 armor.
Oh. I'm gonna go over and kind of just. What time of day is it?
It is the morning. Y'all just finished your long rest. We'll call it 8 in the morning.
Morning, comrade, paladin. It was good to see my armor has traveled this far south. My suit, I trust it suits you well.
I just look down at my defenses. You make this?
Ah, comrade. I am a cleric from the Order of Otto. It's my job to supply and create things for paladins and those of the Frostforge.
I don't know so much about following people, but pretty nice work to have met the creator of something that has bailed me out more than a few times.
When you look at this armor, Marcus, you can tell it has been well used and not very well loved, and there are definitely improvements that you can make to it. This isn't the model T30, the best of the best. This is the T37.
Also like these tank references as well.
I was really hoping it was, power armor suits, but
I just said a letter and a number. I don't know what I'm talking about.
Anyway. There's one name, comrade. Also, where are you traveling to? I might be able to help your armor a bit. It is worn.
Me? I'm traveling to a close by locale. Gotta deliver a supply run. I kind of jiggle my box.
This is where somebody, for the sake of Stu, says what's in the box.
Help him put fires out to the Vax.
Comrade, you are traveling to the city. That is your location. I can accompany you there and I can work on your armor.
Hell yeah! Like the way you guys just defended all that and worked as a fluid motion. I'm in. That rabid bird there, he's a wild one, huh?
Rapid bird.
Rabbit bird.
You might be
Oh, no!
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, me, I'm Trathos of the Plains Runners. Yeah, I'll shake his hand.
Are his hands on the right way?
You better make sure his thumbs are on right.
Me.
Oh no, he doesn't know.
So,
Nobody's answering the question.
with greetings and salutations out of the way,
Oh, fuck me then, right?
I don't know what you want.
What it is? If he's got goofy hands.
Marcus says it. Goodbye. Somebody else.
I mean, it's a really simple question. Let's be fair here.
You guys had arriving from the north side to the city of Marigas.
On the way, I say,
larger-
"What's in the box?"
There you go.
Yeah,
Do you
what
answer?
is in the
I
box?
shrug. Don't fully know. Didn't ask. Was just asked to help out and deliver.
That's very trusting.
Delivering a box without knowing what's in it? Could be anything.
Is that a bad thing?
Could be another box. That'd be kind of weird.
Are you not supposed to try to trust people?
I don't know. I don't think I'd deliver a box without knowing what was in there.
So, larger than the city of the town of Gossamer Village, from where y'all come, Marigas sits at a port that leads to, Talanir, the capital city and whatnot. You guys are approaching from the north, up here, by number 16, the AZ6. As you pass the lighthouse, the doors are currently closed.
We get there, I'm gonna tell Trathos what spell I did to him, and just let him know that I gave him the power of the moon to destroy his enemies, and I apologize for not explaining better in the moment. And that's why he breathed fire out.
The moon does that, huh?
Yeah, the moon is very powerful and kind to people.
I'm gonna poke Marcus and say, "I think this is your chance to pitch your god."
Do you know what I like about the moon?
What's that?
Usually it comes out when it's dark, right?
Yes, the night's beautiful.
Yeah, I think it's real beautiful. Some people can't see, and I still can. It makes it easy to hunt.
Oh man.
Indeed, and nice shoes, by the way.
I know where she.
The DM lied to me. You had nice shoes on.
I did lie to him. I'm sorry. I did.
Oh no.
Change my notes.
Oh, this changes everything.
Everything except for the last part because I was lied to.
I'm sorry. So, God damn it. I forgot your name already. Fix your question mark so I can just look down. Trathos, you know that you need to go to Sister Guinevere's alchemist shop to deliver this herb.
Ooh, number 9.
Guinevere's touch. So, as y'all get into the town, it's pretty easy to pass through this gate. Everything's open and whatnot, as y'all are in a town of peacetime. You guys see, the sounds of a town, living people, yada yada. You guys see a bunch of kids. They run up and they're like, "Short fuse is here, dude!" And like a bunch of little boys line up and they're like, "Short fuse, surge!" And they go find another kid and just start beating the shit out of him. Like
Oh my.
absolutely, just
What
Oh my
like,
god!
um,
God.
because this is where the arenas and whatnot are. So Zako, you pretty much have free reign of the city and know not everything, but most things there are to know, like who's in charge, general activities, yada yada yada. This is the town that you spent the last 15 years in.
Yep. So what is it we needed to do?
Find a way to get to
I gotta take this to
Wizard
the
City.
altar.
Yeah, Zeta's got to do his quest, and then I think we're also looking for a way to information on how to get to the Wizard City.
I mean, yeah, I'd just be like, alright, yeah, by the way, I've been here before a little bit. So, anything you need, just let me know. But what I know, like, it's a port city, but I have a good idea of where we can get passage.
Yeah.
However, we get
Ellie.
to that place, considering it's floating.
Yeah.
Why is Nair's Manor called that?
Because it's Big Mama's house.
Jesus Christ.
So I guess we should. I'll introduce the. I forgot that was actually a movie until I was titling everything, but it's because it's Big Mama's house. Everybody calls her Big Mama. She's the mayor. Zako, to get to Sapiophilia, you need to wait for one of the wizards of the lighthouses to activate the portal that leads people to and from Sapiophilia, which happens around midday.
Okay.
And costs money.
How much?
5 gold a person.
I just relay this information. All right. Want to go today? Wait, how long did it take us to get here?
Within the hour. Y'all weren't far off. So it's like 8, 9 a.m. So you got about 3 hours to kick it.
Yeah, I would just, quickly relay that we really only have the opportunity to go there at midday, and it's going to be mildly expensive. 5 gold a person. I don't actually.
Person, are you trying to rip me off?
Yes.
Go where?
Yeah, the alchemy shop's that way, guy.
I'll look to Trathos and say, we're going to Saphophilia. Is that what it's called?
I'm going to go do bicep curls with kids on my arms.
Would you like to accompany us?
Hold on, I closed the pop-up of the city thing. Where the hell is it? It's not in the...
It should
Very
be
top.
at the top.
Yeah, well, no, it was at the very top, so I couldn't find it.
Yeah, let me actually move this around because characters should be at the top.
Sure. Well, I was looking down at the chapters, and I was like,
I am gonna go with Trathos, because I need to get some shot.
Alright.
what's this Safo? What a place?
I believe that it is.
Y'all can actually see it right now. It's just floating not a couple, it's about 10,000 feet in the air.
Like point towards that. I don't remember, but it is capital city of Zerkami.
Oh, I think that floating city. I think I stopped by there one time when I was coming back from the Orklands. Yeah, it's where I'm from.
Yeah.
How convenient.
The plains runners. Just wide open. We traversed a lot of the territory.
And you would lead us back to the Orklands?
You would know, Trathos, that while the plains runners do run the plains of the Orklands, they're not exactly a welcome presence. They're one of
I'm not telling people
okay.
Great.
I'm looking for my new team here, Ellie. Don't be trying to like make them not want me to be a part of them.
I mean, they don't know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I could show you that. I could show you that. And someone said it was pricey. I mean, you guys got me out of that wolf debacle. I mean, I could pay the way if you guys need it. I'm just saying.
There's a lot of us.
I got paid quite a bit for hauling this box.
I can split the cost of your comrade 50-50.
Sure, if you want to.
Yeah, guys, I don't have any cash.
Figure it out, horseman.
So we're gonna go to Guinevere's touch. Is anybody else going with Trethos and Marcus?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too, but I'm gonna look to Bijou before we go and say, "Hey, Bijou, what's that stuff that you always like to smoke?" I'm gonna ask for like what's in it. Or a sample so I can look at it.
So,
Be right back.
Bijou, if are you actually leaving?
Yes, I leave him there as he's asking me that question.
Trying to help you out, man.
He doesn't know why I'm leaving though. I'm just. I said be right back.
Okay. So going to Sister Guinevere's shop.
God damn it! Now I gotta fucking come up with some kind of drug. You're asking me stupid specific questions.
I was gonna tell you, but you just walked away.
Just make shit up on the fly, my guy.
Yeah, my brain don't work that well.
It's real easy because you would be smoking the downer, right? Not the upper, because you do have a few more of those green pills that old girl gave you. I don't remember her name right now.
Erin.
Trigal. You do have 3 more of those green pills, which are the ones that made you like feel really jittery and fast and whatnot. And you also have the plant you normally smoke, which is like nice and chill.
Yeah, but I don't know what the hell those things are. They have names?
Pipeweed. And she told you the other one was named Enimat. Enimat.
So, okay, spell that again, please.
Enimat. Enimat.
Okay, and that's the green stuff? Okay.
Yeah, that's the green pill.
Okay, I understand.
So I'll let you. Do you want to edit that interaction at all?
No. We can continue.
So, Sister Guinevere's shop.
Yo, if we don't walk into this and she's not stroking a cat like sitting on her lap called Arthur and secretly jerking off one behind her back called Lancelot, I'm gonna be disappointed.
Jesus Christ. Okay, well she's doing none of that.
Like, that was one hell of an image.
Well,
not even a little bit. Okay, good. Y'all into the shop. And Sister Guinevere looks up and says, sorry.
The chicken van.
Oh, it's the music from Zelda. Shop music.
Yeah. Sorry, siblings.
Oh, go Pete.
Trying to support my friend's habit, and he walks away from me.
By the way, Bijou, I can hook you up. I know a guy or two here.
Are you following me?
Well, I mean, you walked away from Vax. So
You said you'd be right back. I'm waiting.
Yeah, he went to. You're Vax. You're just waiting for Bijou to come back.
I said he'd be right back.
Okay, because they're headed off to. Do y'all wait for him to? Do y'all wait for him before you depart to Guinevere's touch, or do you just leave?
Kratos would want to get rid of his lumber some crate And I have to. I'm going there either way. Marcus is in a civilized place where Malachian thinks he wants to go about the same way I have.
Civilized, sir. How dare you?
I mean, we just spent time in a small town. Doesn't count. And then we got attacked by the open. So this is a decently sized town. Just shop here.
I'm assuming that Vax and you know the way to the shop.
Okay, you can assume that.
So I'm just gonna follow Marcus.
Okay. Vax, are you doing anything with your familiar?
Just have him sit on my shoulder and kind of watch around, see if he notices anything cool.
Okay. So, y'all get to Guinevere's touch, and Guinevere sees you first, Trithos. Yeah, that's your name. And says, "Oh, welcome, welcome." This is old memory.
Take it you're the shopkeeper.
She nods. The one and only.
And I got this box of goodies for you.
She points at an area close by, near her, bits and bobbles for cooking some good stuff up. And she says, "Oh, what a strong man the hermit has found this week. Thank you so much. As normal, the payment." And she walks to the back of her shop. And she says, "I wish I could do more, but this is all I have made from the last shipment. This is all I have to spare from the last shipment." And gives you 3 potions of healing.
Wow.
I like put up one of my paws. I said, "This is by far greater than I expected."
So are you like denying it?
No, I'm taking it. I'm telling
Oh, okay. Okay. And she looks at the other two and says, "Is there anything that either of you all wanted?"
Comrade, if you happen to have any spare vials, preferably for glass.
Just want the lady's glass.
Yes, I have plenty of vials. I could sell them to you. The more you buy, the less it'll cost you.
He needs 14,000.
Need
Preferably reflective.
how many would it cost?
Hmm. Hold on. I'm trying to remember, and I can't find it. How much does an alchemist kit cost? Like 25 gold, right?
Matter of 50.
He doesn't have an alchemist kit.
Yeah, it's not. He just wants the vials. Don't
Give him a
want
receipt saying he doesn't have one. You know, like he does with things that he
Alright,
let
alchemist
them have.
supplies, according to D&D Beyond, cost 50 gold.
See? 25 or 50. Do it.
Okay. Then she says, "Well, if you're buying 10, I can give those to you for 7 gold."
Perfect, comrade. I will pay for 7 gold.
Get 10 vials. She looks at you, Honora. And you, tall lady, was there something that you wanted?
Oh, my name's Honora. Yeah,
Hello, what, are you a horse? As you turn to like leave, she sees the rest of your body, Marcus.
I'm gonna like rotate around. Yet is hard. Red.
Um,
Racist.
racist, not Sister Guinevere, dude. All right, so she rolls in that too. She says, "Oh, hmm, well, any good creature of the light is welcome here in my shop." And then she looks to you, Honora, and says, "And what would you like, Honora?"
See, I obviously travel with interesting folk. I have these, and I pull out these, like, by this point, probably super dried out mushrooms that I retrieved from Bijou during his little sorcery stint.
Oh, yes.
And I go, these came off of an elephant man with magical powers, if you believe it.
So have you? I was gonna say you've had those for 15 years.
They've been
Pretty well.
they've been dry aged for 15 years.
roll me a fudge. Let's see how they've dealt.
Wow.
Plus.
Okay, how do I do this? I didn't hear that part. Do I
So-
just go
So
to the fudge
you see the top left, and then it's the penultimate one, second from the bottom, and then fudge from the drop down menu.
Okay, just click that.
Yeah.
Those mushrooms might be worth holding on to.
Plus. Yes!
All right. She inspects them. She says, "Well, they fermented quite well. You said they came from a magic person. The
Magic elephant.
the wizard, what? Maybe selling to those of Sapiophilia would garner you more money. I could purchase them, but magical herbs are outside of my reach of ability."
Well, thank you for being honest. I'll consult with them then.
She nods, and where is it? Says, "All who serve Silas must speak truth into all things."
Huh?
That Silas sounds like a swell guy. Or gal, I don't know. Thanks again, appreciate it.
She nods. Marcus, you are here. You can roll a religion check. Honora, you can roll history. Marcus, you have advantage. Okay.
Man,
Honora and Marcus, you both know this. Marcus, you know this from just kind of hearing people talk as they go back and forth and reading texts of like myths of creation and interpantheonic mythos. Honora, you know this from what would you know this from? Kind of like. So, Honora, actually, this is the first time this has come up. So, I guess I should introduce this idea because it's important. So, Honora. Oh, no. You go to kind of think Silas. Have I heard that name before? And you're digging through your mind. You're digging through your memories. And as you're kind of like pushing that file back of who, what, when, where, trying to figure out who Silas is or could be, you realize that you remember very little, if anything at all, from the past 15 years of your life. And you don't know why. But you do know that Silas is the god of law and truth.
Okay. I just say that out loud.
um,
God of what?
Law.
law and truth and order. He's like anything else from people in the shop?
No.
Yeah, that's it. Marcus is also heading to the Smith.
Okay. So before we head to the smith, we'll go back outside to the man who is curling children. Bijou, are you gonna go talk to Kalik at all?
I hadn't planned on it.
Plus you have to look
Wow.
for the dankest shit, dude.
Wow.
Kalik hasn't really said, he wasn't around to tell me that, but he said earlier.
Listen, I know Bijou likes the stuff. I know where I can take it.
Yeah, didn't he say he knows people in this city?
Okay, I'll go talk to Kalik.
You don't have to.
Okay. So Kalik curling children and whatnot.
Yeah, I'm popular,
Kalik, give me a charisma check. Just flat charisma.
My character sheet, that's my flat charisma.
Or performance.
Oh, well. It's
Do you have
perform-
proficiency in performance?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's what,
Add
plus 2?
2 more to that, yeah.
Okay, yeah. So Kalik is not hard to find. You just follow the crowd. You find that now not only have like children throwing themselves at him, but also like
Whoa. Crazy.
Jesus Christ. Not only have children found themselves gathered around him, but also adults as well. Because I mean, he's a very popular and well-known arena fighter here in the city. And you just kind of walk up on people asking like, "Are you gonna fight today? Like, how long are you staying? Where'd you go? Where have you been? Yada yada yada." And he's just curling children, wooing the ladies, doing Kalik things.
Is there even
All
any
sounds like
space?
things Kalik would do.
I'm not even gonna be able to get close to him, am I? I guess I could just come and sightsee for a little
You're an
bit.
elephant, sir.
I'm not gonna wade through every. Oh, we'll see. Remember, play my character. Let's see. Well, how do they react to seeing a giant elephant walking up towards Kalik?
So it really is kind of like parting the Red Sea, because as people kind of like turn to look at you, they do take like a step back. So as you're walking like to the crowd, you don't even need to try and wade through, because they're kind of just turning and looking at you, kind of how people look at me when they see me for the first time, like, whoa, you're just like a fucking elephant walking around in the city.
Okay. Well, then I guess I'll go up to Kalik and be like, hey, man, didn't you say you used to know people here?
Yeah, just kind of look around and like, yeah. Yep.
Bro, I am looking for some.
It's-
I'm looking for
Whoa,
some.
whoa, whoa. No.
There's children around here, bro.
Let's go to the training grounds.
Oh, like, yeah. I'll agree to that. I'll walk toward. I'll start. I'll follow him. I'll follow him where he's going. I'm assuming he's taking me there.
The training ground should be near
Yeah, I mean, mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not far.
So yeah, just, tell the crowd we're gonna check out the training grounds. Got some stuff.
Yeah, you hear all the kids are like, oh, because they can't go there because there are weapons and whatnot and yada yada yada. Yeah, so they kind of disperse as you make your way away from that part of the city.
Well, hey, so you weren't here last time. So last time, I actually maybe you were, but the ringleader said that he wanted the dankest shit and Enora's head. I've already decided that I'm not gonna obviously kill Enora. She's my friend, so I'm looking for the dankest shit, man.
But also,
What?
I know a guy.
Oh no!
I never actually went to him. Some of the fighters like to go to him for
some pick-me-ups.
or some pick-me-ups. It just depends.
Yeah. So who is he? Where is he?
Around the training ground somewhere. Everyone just calls him Pleasure. He's really fucking weird. He sounds like he's out of breath. I don't know. But he likes to come up to random people and go, "What's your pleasure, man?"
Dude,
I don't know. He has it all the time, but
that is weird. Like, who does that?
hang out around here, he'll probably show up.
So,
I'm fucking dead.
funny enough, as you say that, a man in a coat just like y'all were so engrossed in your conversation that you didn't even see him come up as he kind of leans over, because like Bijou, you're talking to Kalik, so you're having to lean down. So he leans down into the conversation and goes, "What's your pleasure, man? Are you finally gonna buy something?" Kalik.
Visibly shudder.
Oh, bro, your breath is awful.
Oh my god.
I have a really sensitive nose. If you could take a few steps back, that would be great. But hey, I actually do want to talk to you. I heard you were the guy to go to.
He goes, "Yeah, dude, what's up?" Hasn't moved at all.
Oh, hey, Kalik, I don't need to taint your ears with this, so, I mean, if you had other stuff you wanted, I mean, thank you. I appreciate, Anyway.
Yeah, I'm just gonna head towards maybe do some light training while I'm killing time.
I'll look back to Pleasure, and, hey, look, I'm really familiar with, like, the pipe, and, any, I'm wondering if you got any really, really dank stuff, I got somebody that wants to try some.
You've been on the pipe feed still, guy? You should try some arcane.
Whoa, arcane. What the hell is that? It sounds cool.
Yeah, the wizards up there in their floating cities found a way to distill magic into like a powder. You just put it in your nose and first one's on me, dude. Give you just a little bit.
Yeah, dude, I might save that for later. Yeah, let me try some. Hey, I like that. Yeah. Well, actually, is this? I mean, is this?
Are you taking what he's giving you?
If he's giving me a free sample, fuck yeah. But I'm not gonna like do it right away. I'm gonna try to do it later. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So hold on, let me. So he opens like a pouch on his coat, and he has 3 vials. One of them is a blue powder, another one is a yellow powder, another one is a red powder. And he's like, "Which one do you want to sample, my guy?"
Whoa, are they like different flavors?
Not quite. It's different magics.
Whoa, how does it? Whoa. Whoa, how does that even work? Like, what's the?
Yeah, try some. And let's see. Roll. What time does he offer you?
Oh no. I'm gonna roll a d6.
I rolled a d20 and just divided it by 3. He offers you a little bit of the blue one. He says, "Take a bump of these, dude."
I mean, all right. I like wiggle my trunk in there, and I just take a little bit of a sniff, suck it up a little bit.
Okay. The person that was So the blue one, you feel, like you can do anything. Like you can't be killed right now. You feel like really good. Like you're affected by the spell Death Ward.
Okay, all right. Interesting.
And I need you to roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Alright. You're just feeling good, dude. You're invincible right now.
All right, I like that. God damn it. Oh man, this feels really good. Is this the best stuff you got?
This isn't the best. This is the best stuff. And you see he pulls out this tiny black vial. Tiny vial of black powder. He says, "You can't let me sample this stuff, dude. I don't know if you're ready for it."
Well, hey,
He, puts it back in his coat.
it's that one's. It ain't for me, man. I'm just trying to save my parents. You know. So I'm looking for for something to make this guy let my parents go, you know? I don't have any I don't have any money though, so I might have to do
Fucking idiot.
I might have to
Tell this dude he has hockey breath. Tell him you have no money.
I got that dude good. I trolled his ass so hard.
I mean
You really did.
if you if you need any favors or anything done, you know.
Oh no.
Oh
This
no.
You fucking crack fiend.
Roll me a persuasion check with advantage. Alright, man, how about this? There's this woman in the Witchwood. Her name's Persephone. She has another, vial in her shop. It looks just like this one. And he pulls up the black vial.
Mhm.
If you can give it to me, I'll give you anything you want for free for life. And here's
no.
me making good on my promise. And he gives you a hit of the red vial.
Oh no. Alright, I gotta do it. Just a little bit.
He sticks out his hand and he's like, all right, you gotta shake on it, dude, because, a promise is a promise.
What if I mean, okay. I shake his hand.
All right, he gives you the red vial. You have been charged with stealing a black tincture from Persephone of the Witchwood.
Okay. Hey, man, I appreciate it. Hey, if I bring any, do you take, like gold and stuff?
For this, dude, you just gonna do me a favor. I take gold for other people, but you're a cool guy, so you can have this one. Just don't die, cause I heard she just takes people's innards and does weird witch shit with them. So don't let her see you, dude. But anyway, I gotta go.
Hey, thanks, man. You take care. I'll try to get it done. Get her done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, get her
Oh
done.
my
And he's gone.
Oh God, what the fuck am I doing? So are the blue vial and red vial are the samples of what he called arcane?
So you snorted the bump of blue he gave you. He only gave you one dose and you took it.
Okay.
So you're currently under the effects of Death Ward.
Right.
The red vial you have. You
Okay.
have a dose of red arcane. Actually, roll 1d4. You have 4 doses of red arcane.
Holy shit. Okay. I guess my overall question was they're all considered arcane. It's just different colors, different.
Yes,
Um,
the colors determine what school of magic the arcane is distilled from.
Okay. Was the black? I didn't. He didn't say anything about the black powder. All I know is it's a.
He did not tell you a single thing about the
Okay.
black powder.
Okay. All right. Got it.
All right. So, Caleb, just roll me an athletics check to see how your training's going.
Sure.
Yeah, Caleb, you're back home, baby. Like you just walk up to one of the training dummies and just punch it to smithereens. You draw another axe and like you cut another one in half. Like the the dude that runs the training grounds is just kind of like fuck, like you're just wrecking shit. And I'll grant you a point of inspiration. So you currently have two. One of them resets. The other one, the one you just earned, goes until you use it.
Okay. I was totally going to inspiration that roll if I rolled poorly.
We love RP. I gotta reward RP now, especially because y'all think I hate it.
I haven't heard that. You hate RP? When did this start?
Because somebody died while RP. It's my fault.
Oh. Yeah, how dare you.
Vax, what are you up to? Still just waiting for Bijou to come back?
I mean, I assume I'm sitting here with Stu, right? Because I haven't heard Stu go anywhere. Like Stu's just sitting here too, right?
Yeah, Stu, what are you up to? Alright, so yeah, you're just sitting there with Stu.
I imagine I'm just sitting on the ground in the middle of the road.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for Bijou. My friend lied to me.
Stu, somebody gets out of their car and punches you as hard as they can. Naked bird.
I am naked. I don't really have anything to do in a town, and I don't really know this town, so I just, like, they wandered off, and I was just like, oh, sad bird.
Oh, you didn't want to go get high with Bijou?
No.
You didn't want to be present at a drug deal for new voice lines?
Who said I'm high?
I'd considered that after, like, it started happening, but I was like, nah, I didn't say anything, so I'm just sitting here. I may wander off soon. It depends on how much other nonsense these guys
Quick, Ellie. Random roll for pleasure to find Stu.
I mean, here, yeah, Stu, you can do fudge roll. Let's see if pleasure finds you.
When you were talking about that, I never saw that button.
You have to click on the dice on, like, the... Oh, it's not that one.
I see it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there it goes.
Yeah, you're just chilling. Nothing changes. Nothing bad, nothing good. Bijou.
Oh no! I was testing it. Shit.
Okay, that's fine. We can wait until.
I mean, it's whatever. If it happens, it happens.
No, you're good. So everybody is. Are we just waiting until the portal's open? People just chilling.
Waiting for
Shoppers,
Bijou.
what are y'all up to?
I don't know. I'll just follow them around. I did what I had to do in the city, and
Alright.
they got they said we're going to go the Fly City.
I don't see Vax and I don't see Bijou. I'm gonna go back to where I last saw them.
Okay, so you find Vax and Stu, but you do not find Bijou.
Where are the others?
I don't know. Bijou said he'd be right back. I was asking what kind of stuff he smokes, and then he just left. But he said he'd be right back. He wouldn't lie to me.
Nope, I wouldn't. Never.
Oh, well, I'll wait here with you guys.
Marcus and Trathaz? Trathaz?
Yeah, I'm
You
following him.
were headed to okay. Bijou and Caleb.
He
What
said
do y'all
he
up
said
to?
he can make armor better, so I'll go see what he does.
Oh yes, you said you were headed to the smithy.
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh. Yeah, we were heading to the smithy. I was gonna do that for him, and then I also had some stuff to farm up there as well.
Okay, so yeah, you get to the smithy. You actually see two women running this shop. It's weird because they look like they're human, but like they're almost made of fire. Um, and one of them looks at you and says, "No, not gonna do that." Welcome to my
I
shop.
would be wandering to the smithy eventually.
Okay, so yeah, we'll put y'all both there at the same time. And yeah, she says, "Welcome to the shop. What can I get for y'all?"
Here
Oh,
it is.
we're in the shop.
I'm awkwardly pointing at the horse.
I am here to inquire about use of your forge, and also if you have some copper ingots for sale.
Hmm. And why would I rent out my forge to you? Do you know how to use a forge, or you
Ah.
just?
I am a cleric of Otto. I've studied in Brush Forge for many years.
Her entire demeanor changes when you say this. It almost looks like a light goes like when a light bulb like explodes and that really bright like that happens. That happens except the dimness never comes. Like her hair starts to lick in flames and whatnot.
Is this a
And she's
positive
like,
or a negative reaction?
it's positive. It's very positive. Um, and she's like, I don't remember what voice I wanted for them. This is why it's taking me so long. I'm sorry. So I'll just stick with my normal voice. And she's just like, right this way. We can take you right to, right. Oh, well, actually, hold on. Roll me a persuasion check before any of that happens because they're not just gonna believe you, but it's gonna be a pretty low DC because you have all of this paraphernalia on you.
He's telling the truth.
Roll with advantage, Kalik, because you have the higher modifier on proficiency and you're helping him.
Oh, character sheet.
Marcus is not a charismatic person, as you can tell.
Persuasion, you said?
Yes. She says, "Well, the short fuse vouches for you." And then all the excitement happens. She's like, there's some plans that I've been trying to get to work, but nothing will yada yada yada." And she heads back, like expecting you to follow her.
I'll follow and listen. Like, as soon as she's like, I had plans, like, Marcus is all ears. And
And
I'm
you
also
see
gonna,
she begins like,
I'll like motion Trayvels and Caleb to follow me as well.
you see as she begins explaining her plans for an axe that she's trying to make. She begins molding the metal by just laying her hands on it and like heating it up and trying to like pull at it and yada yada. Like that's how she is forging. This is a buff fire lady. Like
Marcus is the big impress.
I'm impressed because it's an axe.
Marcus, just as she's going, see, you yourself have been blessed by Otto directly.
At this, she gets a little quiet. And you can either roll me a religion or a history check. You know that people like her are presumed to be allied with one of the evil gods, specifically because she is made of fire, Ivalga, the god of destruction. Like she kind of looks like him, like how his hair was kind of like lava and yada yada yada.
Way to make things awkward.
No, that's I
Oh yes, he did not see him.
yeah. I'm gonna like raise an eyebrow. I did not mean to insult you. That was what you were wearing. I am truly impressed by your
It's fine.
abilities.
Just she continues molding the weapon. It's just that some very vocal people would disagree with you.
They are
But
having a good
this
chat
is
in the
a.
forge.
She smiles at that and says, "This is a city of the gods of light, and this is where I live." So, about these plans, about what you needed. You're more than welcome to use the forge if you'd like to.
Thank you. And I am also inquiring about the copper ingot which you have for sale.
Oh, yes.
Would it be assumed that they made my weapons?
Yes, yeah. This is the only smithy in town, and they do make the gladiatorial weapons. So, yeah, they make and do the upkeep when they chip when your weapons chip or dull or anything like that. Everybody brings them to the sisters. This is annoying. There's no like we will say. And do a fudge roll. See if they have any extra. She looks at you and says, "Unfortunately, we don't have a lot of extra because there's supposed to be a tournament in 2 or 3 weeks, and all shipments have been going to creating weapons and armor and whatnot. I could sell you some of the ones that we need, but the price would be a little bit higher than normal."
Marcus is gonna like shake his head and say, yet you are in need of those for your work. Keep them. You will have much to do. And with that, let's take a look at. I'm gonna like kind of motion Trathos closer. The armor.
Yeah, step forward.
You doff it in your armor.
Gotta take it off.
Okay, what am I looking at here?
Looking at the G37, dude. I told you.
Yeah, but like in terms of needing to repair.
You are looking at a well-used chainmail armor.
Okay. Okay. Using mending and some actual blacksmithing skills, how long would it take me to maybe like, polish this armor and make it look nice and make sure all the links are back in line?
you're just using mending and blacksmithing, like smithery. You're not using your channel divinity or anything.
Oh, I could do that as well. How much time has passed though? Because you said we only have about 3 hours in my channel power ritual.
You guys haven't actually been here for that long. Like you came into
Okay.
town, you went to the alchemist, and now you're here. It's been about 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'll use my channel divinity then. Yeah, to start repairing his equipment.
Okay. So yeah, with the forge and the atelier and whatnot, you guys see Marcus begins just like pulling out tools and like going to work on this armor as he begins to glow. What are y'all doing?
I look at Kayla and ask if this is normal.
Sure. So you're making a new axe, huh? That's interesting. What's that about?
She kind of looks at you and blushes and is like, well, if one is to see Short Fuse fight, it would be good for business if he were to win with one of my prototype weapons.
How the fuck popular am I? Jesus Christ.
Just getting weapons made for you.
Fairly possible, yeah.
You rolled very. I mean, a 15 out of 20 is very good. You're not like undefeated, but you're definitely fun to watch because I mean, looking at a halfling fight a half orc and the halfling just shits on him, it's pretty cool.
Hey, that only happened literally once, okay?
And I mean, you got children running around beating each other up during the Short Fuse surge.
I'm a good influence. Kids and BG.
You could probably just stuck with kids.
Look, I helped my friend out, okay?
Yeah. I'm not complaining.
But yeah, I'll just hang out while he's doing his thing, chatting with the Smithy women.
Okay. So about an hour passes as Marcus, you're talking with them, yada yada yada. Marcus, you can give me a Smith's Tools check and add your Wisdom modifier for using the channel divinity.
Not good. But I might get that at advantage as well.
For using an already established forge, I will grant you advantage, yeah.
Not much better.
Do you have your do you still have your inspiration? Or did you use it? Oh, you used it on the god thing.
I will donate my daily one to him.
There you go. Much better.
Yeah. All of the chains are fitting together a lot better. And everything's polished. It looks much more glitter. Giving it back to Trethos. Trethos, you notice that because of the chains fitting together so well now, they don't make any noise when he gives them to you. So mechanically, you no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks, and from his improvements and whatnot made to the chainmail, if something ties your AC rather than it hitting you on a straight tie, it will miss you.
Well,
That's pretty good. Thank you, friend.
well,
So why not just make it +1?
Because I don't think I can make +1 using chat.
No, I know, but why not just make it at base 1 more? I don't know.
Because that's something different.
well,
Nah, that's not how my brain works, Sako.
I mean, there you go.
That's fair, that's fine, yeah.
Only I see the monster rolls anyway, so it's fine.
yeah, I'm not gonna remember
Just to remember, you don't have disadvantage on stealth.
Hell yeah.
But it has been an hour. Vax, are you still standing in that spot? Oh well, Bijou would have made your way back to.
Yep.
Or Bijou, what are you doing?
I would have
Yeah,
made my
you
way
made your
back.
Okay, so back outside with Vax and Stu and Bijou, what are y'all up to?
Hey, Bijou, did you find out what you smoke?
Oh, yeah. Shh.
What? Why do you be quiet?
Vax, you can go ahead and give me a fudge roll. So yeah, when you say you find out what you smoke, Harath kind of like whispers in your ear like hey, it's not all necessarily legal. You should pay more attention to your surroundings, yeah?
Yeah, idiot.
Not legal. Bijou.
You don't
Your medicine.
Shh. And I'm using my trunk to, not my fingers. I'm using my trunk to, do the sh finger, sh on his nose.
Gross.
Yeah, Harath like swipes at you, like to scratch you, like to push your trunk away.
Fine.
Yeah, you got kitty cat scratch, motherfucker.
So, who is this? Did I miss something? Am I having a stroke?
It's his familiar.
This is
my
just the
familiar.
first, it's his familiar.
Oh,
It's
I
just
always
the first
forget
time
him
he's
out.
ever left him out.
I forgot about him for a while because we were being killed by sharks and stuff.
What,
No,
we?
it was
We?
just the-
Yeah, I was gonna say, excuse me?
Nobody else got like even remotely close.
And I came pretty close. I would have turned away from drowning myself.
Hey, I got it figured out, yo. We should keep this on the DL, though. The down, keep it to yourself, alright? Shh. Where did everybody else go?
I'm gonna just shrug and squinty eye at him, like I'm inspecting him. Does he seem different to us, like right now? Because he's on.
I mean, you can give me a insight or arcana or medicine check. Medicine or insight or arcana.
Okay.
I'm sorry, they're all viable because he took magical drugs. He doesn't seem different in and of himself, but you feel magic coming off of him, like he's under the effects of a spell.
You have something on you, man.
What?
Ooh,
I
yoinking that one.
haven't even eaten anything today. What do you mean?
It's magic on you. Don't you see it?
Nah, man, they sealed that away a long time ago. Wait, maybe we should go find everybody else. Why are you guys just sitting out here?
I was waiting for you. You said you'd be right back.
Oh. Yeah, my bad. I'm back.
My friend would never lie to me.
Yeah. I would never lie to you, man. You're my friend. We should go.
Like, you're mentally connected, and you're also like you used to be in one body, and like when you put his physical body in the dimension, like Harath still goes back to your body. So without even like looking at him, you kind of feel the eyes cut at you. Like really, no one would ever lie to you.
Gonna glance at Harath and shrug.
Harath just kind of like shakes his head and he's just like, "It's good that you have me. At least one of us knows that people tend to be evil, especially trash can
What the fuck?
Rude out there.
Sun's very sleepy.
men." That was a mute. Okay. Harath actually just says, let's not be too trusting, even if we were raised equal.
I'll nod and squinty eye at Bijou again, and then
Yeah, because
So
they
they
might
must-
want to go into the water.
and save you. Yeah.
I went into the. What the fuck?
Yeah. I'm just gonna follow whoever leads to go find the other people.
Okay. So yeah, eventually, y'all can roll me, I guess, survival or perception checks. Bijou, you can do them with advantage because you saw where, what's it called?
I'm tracking my
Kalek.
friends.
Yes, Caleb.
The hunt is on.
Can I? Does Kalek have a musk to him? I know that's a weird question, but
Oh,
you
First of
know.
all, I don't know how you smell anything.
Well, I was just about to say, Caleb does have a smell, but
You-
right now all you smell is blue powder.
All
But
right.
you can try. You can make your survival or perception checks with disadvantage if you're using your nose.
No, no, no.
Deodorant exist? Because
Caleb smells like Kyle in 7th grade.
What the dude? I showered every day.
Different
Yeah.
Kyle.
Oh.
wrong Kyle,
Like
but
hot dog
also
water.
No.
showers more often than
Keep your hot dog water to yourself.
I sat
So-
next to you after PE, Ryan.
I know.
It's pretty easy for you guys to pick up on the tracks of a horse and a cat man walking around together.
We
So
are.
yeah, you're able to find your way to the sisters' parts, the smithy.
Well, tracking them, I'm all hunched over, sniffing the air with my beak bobbing up and down. I'm on full hunt mode
Oh, no.
For what?
for my friends.
Oh. Fucking weirdo.
He said roll survival or perception. It's survival. I'm tracking these motherfuckers.
I'm a
Got
big
it.
cat.
I'm a great big fluffy cat.
No, I'm not fluffy.
No, your Roblox says otherwise.
It's not Roblox.
I started something. Oops.
So yeah, y'all are in the shop together. This will happen right about the time that Marcus, you're finishing up with your ritual, fixing his armor and whatnot.
I guess as that happens, I'm gonna kind of make sure my tools are away and the workspace I was in is clean. Oh, sorry. Trying to sneeze.
You got a voice sneezes.
And as they, I guess as they're coming in, I'm like stepping out.
Yeah, you guys find Marcus and Kalek and Trathos.
Hey guys.
Was was in like full hunt mode, so when he says that, I turn around and realize people are following me, and I'm like, where the fuck did all these people come from?
Hey, do we know how we're gonna get to that big floaty rock over there?
Portal tower will open at noon. Ticket portal.
Oh yeah, yeah, he did say that. Got it.
About what time of it? Closer?
Yeah, it is 11, so you have about an hour until the portal opens. Oh shit, I'm supposed to be. So yeah, I was just gonna chill out until it happens. Anybody talking, saying things?
Marcus has one more place to go to if people are not doing things.
When we leave, I'll just wish them luck with their axe designs.
Yeah, same. I'll they're doing a good job. I am going towards the marketplace if we still have a little time.
Okay. Yeah.
What kind of market is this? Like just like a produce marketplace? What can I find in this place?
So this town is larger than Gossamer. It's not like quite a village, but it's not quite a city. So, you do find you find all the necessities, and you do find small amenities, like a jewel crafter, but not like Jared's. It's like a small shop, a traveling jewel
Jared's?
crafter.
Ain't taking that
Is
apart.
there meat there?
Yes, there's a lot of fish.
I get some of that.
So Marcus is looking for two things while we're here. He's looking for copper wire and he's looking for gemstones.
Okay. Patron. Yeah, fish. Just it's gonna be the price of rations. Copper wire.
Yes,
Gemstone.
the ingots were being diverted away.
Yeah.
How much is
Roll
that?
a fudge for the copper wire. So you'll be able to find the gemstones. Copper wires. Where we? Nothing good, nothing bad. So, while you're looking around for gemstones, you happen upon a man, selling wares and whatnot. He has like a little kiosk in front of him, I guess, is the word I'm looking for, a little cart, with, rings and whatnot in it. You don't see any copper wire, but you see copper settings that you could probably use your tools to pull wire out of, melt it down, and then build it back up.
Yeah, I'll look over towards there and inquire about their price.
Well, what you looking for? See, we got emeralds, we got sapphires, we got rubies, we got plenty of precious gems, but no diamonds. Not here, not no how, not no way, because people on the road, they like to steal.
What'd you say they were copper casings?
They're like copper settings, and then he has said he has sapphires, emeralds, and rubies.
How much would it take to get those copper casings? And how much would an average sapphire you have cost?
Do you want it uncut or cut?
Does that affect the crafting? Because all I have is a GP worth on these.
Roll me an intelligence check. Probably not. You're pretty sure that an uncut gem would hold magic as easily as a cut gem would.
What is the price difference between uncut and cut?
Well, if you think you can cut it yourself, I can give you the sapphire at a sweet deal of just 15 gold pieces. But if you want me to cut it, this one's going to be 25. This larger one here, see, is going to be 50. And my largest is going to be 68 gold pieces. With the setting involved, the copper one, the cheapest one I got, I'll give it to you for a smooth 75. How about that?
Are you trying to rip him off?
That doesn't sound. If they offered, did he? Because let me get this straight. Because I'm also reading shit. He wants to give me the copper settings for 75 gold.
No. He'll give you his largest sapphire with the copper setting for 75. You can roll an insight check if you think he might be trying to rip you off.
As I'm kind of like looking over.
Kayla, do you kind of say that out loud too? Like, are you trying to rip him off?
I mean, if I'm here, like, I don't know. Like, do I know this vendor at all?
I just realized it's the haggle. I'm trying to rip him off.
So Kalik, with you being there to kind of help Marcus and be like, Marcus isn't used to this city. He's not really sure that somebody would even be trying to rip him off. So you saying, "Are you trying to rip him off?" is kind of like the help action. So Marcus, you can have advantage on that insight check, unless Kalik, your insight is higher than a +6.
Yeah, probably not. Actually, I think I'm even proficient in insight, but it's not gonna be.
Behold my power.
Marcus.
With the help of my new best friend.
You look at the cut of these gems, and you've been trained in gem cutting by some of the dwarves in Frostforge. It wasn't your favorite activity, but it was something you did. And the worth of these gems, this dude is definitely trying to make a buck off of you. None of these are worth more than 50. Even his largest and best cut gems are worth maximum 45 gold pieces. Say that one more time. You cut out for me.
You know, friend, I was trained in Frostforge, hence the accent, hence the auto symbols that adorn me. I know the worth of these gems, thanks to my friend and his wise statements. I have re-examined them. They are not worth what you say. I will take your copper, and that is all.
Roll me an intimidation check.
Ooh.
Okay. He throws his hands up and he's like, wait. We can't have nobody like you. No, not walking around saying me, Benjamin Blowhow, is somehow a crook, a thief on the roads here in Marigas. Say, how about this? I'll give you the copper and 2 of my sapphires, uncut, 15 gold pieces, and we keep this between us friends here. Say,
Oh no, he should have done that. Marcus will just scowl at him. And why would I do that, comrade? Do you think clerics of Otto just go and lie to the populace when we are placed here to help? I'm gonna like at the foot of his stall. Like, oh, you are a disgrace to the craft of gem cutting.
All right, you can roll me another intimidation check with advantage and add your wisdom modifier because you're invoking the name of your god.
Okay, I guess I'll just add fucking +4 to whatever this roll is.
Yeah, because you don't have anything to intimidation. Okay, so uh
21 is what that
he
would be.
so he's like so Marcus, as you lean over and you're like a cleric of Otto, yada yada yada, you're like the runes that you've inscribed on your weapon that serve as your holy symbol, they begin to like glow, and like the sun above hits just right that it looks like you have one of those halos as you're kind of like staring down at this man. And the fear of God is instilled into this man. And he's just like, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. What do you want, horseman? I would like to complete this transaction as friends on the same page. See, I don't want to have any enemies, especially one as great as you, coming down from Frostforge. You say it was Frostforge up there with the dwarves and all the gods and the giddies. You see, so just tell me what you need to do, and I can make it happen.
Oh god. You'll stop ripping people off, and you will go and hone your profession, so you may produce quality gems for those. That is all I ask here. I do not want anything from you.
This is trash. Go get better. Um. Vax, are you around?
Yeah, I followed them.
Okay, so when he says, you know, you'll stop ripping people off, you'll go make, you'll go learn your craft, yada yada yada. The Benjamin starts nodding profusely, and he says, I swear that, I swear that, I'll go train right now. And he starts packing everything up. Vax, in front of you, a blue rose grows.
Okay. I'll pick it up.
Okay.
Do I notice anything with it?
You can roll me history or religion. Um, so you know that Moira is known to have a garden of these blue roses, and people that make vows in front of powerful followers of hers or in front of the Morai are known to see these around them. So you know that the vow that he has now made to Marcus is seen by the goddess of promises and vows. And
Okay.
as long as this rose is living, he has kept his vow. You would remember that when you promised your mom that you would stay with Honora, one of these grew in front of her, in between you guys. Find it.
Marcus is going to, as he is viewing this man pack his stuff, he's gonna kind of like re-straighten anything that might have kind of come ajar a little bit in his scalding, so making sure his armor is sitting well. And he's gonna turn towards Kalik. Thank you, comrade, for the assistance. At a glance, I would not have seen how shoddy his workmanship is.
Yeah, I was looking at that.
With that, if there's no other like things of that nature to be found, then gonna go about my way. I'm gonna just kind of meander around a bit.
What were we looking at?
How far far back did you go, AFK?
Oh, well, I don't know, like 10 minutes. Hey, empty my butt.
Marcus was doing some things, you know. He's out making lives better.
Oh,
I guess.
I want to take my fish to the cat.
Ooh.
I bought 2 fish. You said they were ration price, so bought 2 fish, and I hand him one,
Okay.
and I say, new Usk, Ryax.
Oh no!
I don't know what any of this means.
And then I smack my fish against the fish that I handed him like a cheers, and then I like pelican it down my beak.
I don't know what any of this means, but I'll try to mimic him as best as I can.
You can give me an insight check as you try to mimic him.
He's gonna choke on that fish, dude.
But I'm a big cat.
You don't speak the language, but Ryax probably means fish.
Oh, all right.
And yeah, like he's not trying to be violent or anything. He's probably doing this as like definitely doing this as a friendly gesture.
Hell
He's
yeah.
approaching you.
Yeah, I'm about the Ryax, dude.
I can't find the art.
I just
Oh,
I
no.
say the Ryax back to him and do like the rubbing my belly thing. Yeah.
You ate it?
Yeah.
That's very trusting of you. And then I walk away.
Oh no. No.
Put some of Biju's drugs in there. Look out.
What happened?
Did you put anything in the fish?
No. No.
Okay.
This dude's just a fucking weirdo. And this
Alright.
is new. So, I don't know, maybe he wants some meat.
So you guys engage in some shenanigans. And an hour passes.
To the lighthouse.
Yep. And you guys see that it's about time for you guys to make your way to the lighthouse. And whatever, I'll just have to use this token. I can't find the fucking art. As this woman calls out above the whole town and says, the portals will be opening soon. If any of you would like to travel but via portal to Sapiophilia, the capital of Talanir, the town of Gossamer, or Frostforge, please take yourselves to the lighthouse at the northern end of the village. There, the wizard Stephanie will assist you into entering your destinations. The wizard Zoblob will assist you in exiting towards your destinations. So you guys know it's time.
Hey guys, time to go.
I'll go say hi to Big Mom. You know, it's on the way.
So arena battling is legal and it is a very lucrative sport of this town. It's one of the reasons this town is as big as it is and not just like a village like Gossamer. So yeah, you are a welcome face, and she's good to see you back, Short Fuse. I do so hope you'll be competing in the competition that will be arriving within the next fortnight. There will be a grand axe to be won, specially made for those who believe themselves to be taller than they are.
She's
glare
making
at her.
fun of you.
I'm glaring at her.
She glares at you just how that picture is looking at you. That's Big Mama, though. Nobody goes, she ain't worried.
Have a little stare down for a little bit. I'll need the exact date so I can be back. Gotta go rescue someone's parents, apparently.
So I haven't figured out the exact date that I want this to happen yet. So she kind of waves her hands and says, a town as big and opulent as mine, you'll surely hear about the festival happening here before long. You'll know when to come. This is your home, after all.
Make a good point. Still glaring at her.
She's still looking at you. This woman is like, if it rained, she would probably drown, and it's like, it's it's scary because she lives in a port town, so it rains all the fucking time.
She's gonna do the thing like, well, then I'll see you later, or I'm like walking away but still staring at her and turning my head as I go.
Yeah, all right. It's like, well, then you will see me later.
Yeah, I will see you later.
She just walks back into her town hall or into the mayor's manor. So arriving at the tower, you guys are met with no longer in town, so that goes away. You guys are met with, well, howdy, gang. Oh, sorry, I forgot to.
Oh no.
Well, howdy, gang. I'll be opening the portals. You just tell me where you want to go and hand me the gold.
That's not Stephanie.
Sorry, what?
That is not Stephanie. That's Zoblob. I misspoke. Stephanie is going to receive you at the wizard at Sapien.
Oh, Steve.
Oh,
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna kind of point to the group and myself. And I'm going to see if he feels
Yeah. So just so in front of you, what he calls the portals are actually just 6 fountains, and all of you can roll me insight checks.
Ooh. Well, get it out of the way now.
So, Trathos, Kalik, Enora, and that insight was for something else. But still Trathos. So Trathos, Kalik, Enora. You guys see that there. Vax, you can roll me one for Harath. Just a wisdom check. You guys see that there are 6 portals in front of you, but no one is entering the 6th. And you would remember that only 5 names were called when Big Mama Ruth said these are where the portals go. Yeah, and so Zobob is just throw the money into the fountain and the portal will open for you. And he points you to the Sapiophilia portal.
What's that one? I point at the 6th fountain.
He looks over and says, well, that portal leads to the Orclands, and it is only openable by special permissions and those who have reason for going there. For the diplomatic relations between the rest of the country and the Orclands are off the rocks, and they usually just attack anybody who comes out.
nope, doesn't sound like anything I heard of.
Did you just say this out loud?
Yep.
He just looks at you and shrugs.
Yeah, I'm giving him a sideways glance too. Like, what the fuck?
Man, that portal would be real convenient, but I know we got stuff to do, and that sap place, right?
Say, Ophelia. It's a wonder that you can't say it knowing what it means. Kind of funny, actually.
Is there one of those portals on the other side to the Orclands? I'm sorry, if we go to Sapiophilia, that is.
Yes, but again, no one will open this portal for you unless you have official business with the compound of the orcs. Otherwise, you will be attacked and most likely killed on sight. Unless you have an honored guest of the orc kind in your party.
Oops.
Oh no.
Really convenient. As they're talking, I'm looking towards Trathos and like 50-50.
Not at. I pull out my money pouch.
Yeah. So, as you guys line up to go into the portal kind of opens like the apartment complex gates, but it's not in such a way that somebody could do the thing in apartment complexes where the portal opens and like five cars just hurry up and go. It's like a light switch, like it's like on off, yada yada yada. Kalik, as you step up, Zobob goes, you won me quite a bit of money in that last match you played, and defeating your enemy, of course. It's good to bet on you. Nice to see you back in the city. And he opens the portal for you for free.
Oh, thanks.
I mean,
I like winning people money, and I hurry through the portal.
and so you guys only have to pay. How many of you are
So
there?
50-50 was 35 gold, so 17 and a half gold between me and receipts.
15 each, because there are only 6 of you guys. Because there are 7 total, but Kalik just got his for free.
Yeah, it's just those before that, so.
Yeah. So you throw 15. Alright. So, party steps through the portal. You guys arrive in the city. The grand and opulent city of Sapiophilia. A grand city of wizardry and magic. I
Yo,
love
Red
this
Bird!
song.
Red birds don't exist.
This is not a place for Stu.
Yeah, red birds don't exist.
Stu might.
As
Oh, who's this? Hello.
as when you come out of the portal, you see a woman that
Wait,
welcomes you.
before we get there,
and
somebody
says,
say, "How you doing?"
Oh wait! I came through there because I had said it. Ah, I've seen this bitch before. Yeah. She's about it.
and I need con saves from everyone, and advantage goes to Bijou and Stu.
All right, there's a lot going on. I missed what you said. What?
I need a Constitution saving throw from you with advantage.
Oh, it was on a 19.
It still gave you the 19.
Oh.
So most of you are fine. Stu and Kalik, you guys are used to being quite high. Not this high, but quite high. So, it's pretty easy to kind of take a moment to adjust. Kalik, you kind of stumble a little bit. Trethos, I need a dexterity saving throw as you start just leaning to hit the ground as your vision darkens.
He got vertigo.
Trethos goes to hit the ground, and you see this woman flicks her wrist, and he is suspended in the air for a moment. And she smiles and says, "Welcome to the city in the sky." And that's where we'll end our session.
A bunch of assholes, dude. They don't have anything to like adjust people to the fucking height.